Okay, guys, going live here right quick. Kind of give you an update what happened today. I told you yesterday I was going to try to be live at 6, but I literally dropped anchor about I'd say 30 minutes ago. So the Mud Club, we just did a short Mud Club, and I'm gonna go through show you where I'm at. Some of those that were watching the live will remember the motor died back in just before. The overseas highway where it crosses over going into Key Largo. I let it set like it's done a few times, and it cranked back up. But let me show you real quick on the map, and then if y'all some will come in late if you missed this, you can go back and watch the beginning. But I was kind of showing them earlier. Did about 40, probably 45 miles. Went from Alamorada to Biscayne Bay. I'm in the Biscayne Bay now. I'm at a place called Elliot Key right here. This is a super cool place. And what's funny is I've not read about this in any of the cruiser sites, but this thing, man, there's some nice slips. You can dock for $25. I don't know if that's overnight. I've seen nothing that said you can't. FYI, this one right here, I seen a power hookup right there. Don't know if it works because the problem is the mosquitoes are terrible, terrible. So I'm offshore, probably about this far out here. I'm about half a mile offshore. What you're looking at on the other camera is you're looking at the sunset. It's looking west. You can just barely make out. There's about a 50-foot boat yacht right behind me. That little black dot is a yacht. Let me do something here. There you go. That should fix that feedback. I got to remember to do that. So let me go back to the map. Tell you what happened today for those that were watching the live. I left out of Plantation Yacht Club right here and came out and started working on the inside. I have never been this far north on the inside. I always went on the outside. So as you can see, it's very tight, and there's some mangrove cuts. Really cool. I got video of, as you can see here, goes right through the mangroves. This is all shallow. You would run aground. You really got to follow the ICW, which is a red line on your chart plotter. And I kept working my way up. I think it went around this one, following it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it came through here. That right there is the cut. You can see it in the ground. You have to stay right in it. It goes back through. It's called Baker's Cut. Working my way up. What's that? Buttonwood Sound. Another cut here. That's pretty cool. The boat acted a little crazy in that one, and I kept working my way north through all these little cuts. Oh no, this is where it died. Yep. This one, it was acting crazy, and then it got about right here and it shut off. So I'm not 100% sure. I know it's an electrical issue. Although, for those that don't know, or maybe just coming in, I just replaced the alternator this morning, put a brand new alternator on it. It's running fine. That's why I didn't do the live. I didn't have the generator running, and I was checking the alternator. It did fine, but there's something wired. There's a wire that's getting hot because it only happens after about 2 hours of moving. So I made my way up here to Gilbert's, stopped and got me some fuel. What a great place. Super nice people. I encourage you to stop here if you need to get fuel, food. They got everything. They got tiki bars on the water. If you need to take a break, they got restaurants. What a great place. I wrote about this place in my book. And then I came on out and then came into, they call this Bear Sound. And then I worked my way, and I thought I was going to stay right here. And in fact, let me see, was it here? Yeah. I thought I was going to stay right here. And I was coming through here, and I stopped, and I got to looking at the map. I got to looking at the wind and realized I need to cross Biscayne Bay tomorrow because Monday the winds pick up. And look here, this is open to the ocean. And those waves are about 3 to 4s that based on what the wind's doing. So I pushed it on through and I made it right here to Elliot Key. And that's where I'm at right now, right here. So tomorrow is going to be an easy couple hours into Miami. And I am going to stay right in here. You see all these sailboats that are on anchor? That's where I'm going to stay. And I think I'm going to have a beautiful nighttime view of the city. And Sunday, I'm not moving. I'm going to stay on the right here. I got to find a place to walk the puppies. But other than that, it might be right here. Yep, I see a beach. And I'm going to stay here through Sunday, watch church online, chill out, take it easy, because I don't want to be moving up through here on Sunday. There'll be so many darn boats. I don't want no part of that because I'm going to move on the inside. We took a vote earlier, and it was everybody wanted me to move on the inside. I've been on the outside many times. So I'm going to move on the inside. I'm starting Monday. I want to try to go is to get to Port St. Lucie right here before next Saturday, which is when my daughter is bringing my truck. And you see this reef? I caught about a 4-foot, last time I went by here, I caught about a 4-foot kingfish. So I want to fish this reef. So I want to get here by Thursday evening, stay in the river, and then come out Friday and fish this reef back and forth. Just troll it back and forth. So anyways, that's my plan. That's what we're going to do. And Steven's Adventure, what's up? Happy Hours, what's up, Tommy? Oh, Lord have mercy. It didn't show the map. Good gracious. I did a while ago. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me back up. That's what I did right there. About 45 miles. It's showing 40, but with all the cuts and turns, it was about 45. I started out this morning at Plantation Yacht Center right there. Came out and I worked my way up. And it's pretty cool. These cuts, you got to be right on it to go through them. These don't look like it, but that is very shallow right there. You'd run aground. Kept working myself north. Let me see where this one. Oh, here's the next one. Ram's Horns cut. Got video of all these. Pretty cool. You notice coming through here. This one went on the outside, and then you see this straight line. There's no straight lines in nature. You know that's man-made when you see that. You can't see it on here, but there's markers, and you have to stay inside of those markers. Got very shallow. Then it went into the mangroves right here. But the next one was really cool. This cut right here, I got it on video. It'd be really cool when I put that video out. This is only about, I'd say 50 yards wide, and these boats are flying. There's no speed zones in them. Of course, I'm running 8. They come flying in, working my way north up through here. And then it got right up here. This is where my engine died. Make sure y'all are seeing this. Yep. What's up, Forever Fixing? And my engine died. I think I figured out it's going to be something electrical. It's some wire or something's getting hot because it does it after I've been underway for a while. And then I worked my set way up. I let it set for about 10 minutes. It started up. Came up here to Gilbert's. Stopped at Gilbert's. Got some fuel. Walked the puppy dogs. Walked around the place. I actually wrote about this place. It's in my book too, Fire Below. And then we came on through here. Another one of those mangroves. These are all mangroves. Water all in here. Up under all these mangroves is water. These are not islands. They're all mangroves. I was going to come back in here, but I didn't because I seen a boat. I don't want to get stuck. So I made my way on out into the sound. And right after this, I thought I was going to, here at Card Sound, I come in here and I dropped anchor and I thought about hanging out right there, but the boats were coming in and out. And then I looked at my map and the wind speeds, and tomorrow I need to cross Biscayne Bay. So I was tired, but I pushed it on through. We made it up here to Elliot Key, which is where we are now. Check this out. Great place to stop. This is deep. This is even good for big boats. It's about 20 feet deep here with good tie-ups. So a great place to stay. Just make sure, be aware the mosquitoes are crazy. Not as bad as Little Shark River, but they're bad. And I came out here. I'm about probably quarter mile offshore and I have no mosquitoes. And y'all are looking. So the plan for tomorrow is to cross, because the wind's only supposed to be around 9. If you see, this is open to the ocean, and I just don't want to fight those waves. So I plan on coming in here to Miami tomorrow. Look at this anchorage right here. All these sailboats. I'm going to drop anchor, and I'm staying here all day Sunday. That way I ain't dealing with any of this craziness through here on Sunday. Stay right there all day Sunday. They voted earlier on the live to take that off, to go on the inside. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work the inside start Monday. I'm going to make it up by Thursday. Y'all heard me saying I want to get up here. This reef right here, this is the reef off of St. Lucie Inlet. I caught a big old 4-foot king there last time I was trolling that. So I want to get here Thursday evening, anchor up, and I want to fish this all day Friday. My ride's coming Saturday. And then load up right here at Sampson Park. I'm going to end the video here and point to some videos in the 21 series. We came here. This is where I'm crossing my wake right here, because when we were doing the loop, we came in here and then went north. Well, this completes the mini loop for my video series of the Great Loop. I'll have done all of this. Okay. And then here, I'm going to get picked up. This is a park. I think, Tommy, I told you about it. Right here, we stopped because the wind was so bad, it was dragging anchor in here. And we went up to the park and tied up to it, and the sheriff's department knocked on the door, knocked on the window. And I told him, I said, bro, we've been out there dragging anchor, and there was nobody out here. The winds were blowing about 30. And he just left us alone, and then we went out the next morning, headed north. So, yeah, that's what the plan is. I'm going to make it hopefully by, like I said, Thursday, and I'll be done by Saturday. Yeah, Stephen, it is. It's wait till you see the video. I've been trying to get a video up for about 4 days. My laptop is just, I even finally got it uploaded to YouTube, and then YouTube won't finish processing it. So there's something wrong. So I told y'all Sunday I'm going to be sitting. I'm going to move tomorrow, between tomorrow evening and then Sunday. I hope to get that first video up. If not, it's going to have to be whenever I get back. What's up, Paradise? Yeah, man. Bro, this has been a great trip. I got the camera off. I was trying to get a sunset. Y'all see that? Let me move this. Look at that. There's a big old boat behind me. I don't know if you can see. It's about a 50-footer. One's moving out of the frame. Right when I got anchored up, I was coming in thinking, because I had the sun on me all afternoon, as you can see in my face. I had to put a towel up to protect it. I thought, man, I'm finally going to get a sunset. Look at that cloud. It's beautiful, too. It ain't doing the justice, the red. This camera is not doing that justice. Off to the right is super red. I guess the sun is already set. But so that's a recap. I'm gonna go live in the morning when I move to go into Miami. It'll probably be a little 2-hour live, and then that's where I'm gonna be until Monday. Yeah, some beautiful views, guys. This is what makes it worth it. There was a bunch of boats. They've cleared out now, looks like. There's a few anchored up. Put my anchor light on. But there was a bunch of boats out here. Matter of fact, there's one coming at me, too. Just noticed him. Hopefully, he's going to go into the marina there. Dead on a... I don't know if y'all can hear the Jenny running in the background. He might be looking for somewhere to anchor. Maybe that's what he's doing. But anyways, yeah, we don't want to hit no more rocks, that's for sure. I stay within the lines. The lines are my friend. I learned my lesson. Trust me. But y'all, I got some really cool already, some stuff lined up for the rest of this year. Between chasing the hurricanes, a fish and shoot. Imagine what that is, fishing and shooting, hunting at the same time. We'll see more about that. All right, Fred Fixing, I'm following along. We'll see that baby fire up. It always takes longer than you think, but I'm going to tell you, it's so nice when you finally get done being back out here on the water. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Guys, I'm going to call it a night. Scart, what's happening? Hey, bro, I got solar panels on the roof. That's how I run during the day. Keeps my refrigerator running. Crank the Jenny to run the AC. There's not, you don't have enough room. I've done the research on it. I'd have had to build a top all the way over to the front and have way more. I got 200 amp hour batteries. I don't think you could even run them all night. I've run a 6,000 BTU AC, and the only way to run it is the generator. But at about 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons a night, I got no problem with it. I stay cool. I don't cost me to go to a marina. I get to stay on the hook with views like this. I love it. So guys, appreciate it, Paradise. I'm gonna be safe. I'm going to go live tomorrow in the morning. Not sure exactly what time. It'll be early. And we'll do about a couple hours getting into Miami. Then I'll drop the hook there. And hopefully we can get us a video out. So we got another curve there. I'm not sure what's around that curve. But I know it's going to be a good time. I'm going to see y'all later.